I'm so tired. Okay. I'm so tired. Okay. I just did 9 hours of math today, which is crazy. I've never done that much math in my life, I think. It was like so... Oh my god, I'm so tired. Anyway. I'm sorry. I just came back from Academy, and I stopped by the convenience store. Bought these. So good. ASMR. So good. But you know what's better? If you know, you know. Oh. 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 Tastes better when it's ripped. That was not a good representation, but I also bought this ramen. These are potato noodles, and I usually get the non-spicy ones, but they had a spicy version in a cup ramen form. I want to try it, so I got it. Also got Dubai chewy cookie. I know the trend is over, but they just taste good. And usually the convenience store ones don't taste that good, but this one is good. Let's try. Okay, let's get the ASMR. so good, so good. I'm gonna eat the rest of these. I'm gonna eat dinner, probably eat my ramen, and then go to sleep. So unhealthy, but I had a hard day, and I think I deserve it. Anyway, bye-bye. It's actually the next day, but I did want a little yapping session right before I ended off on this video. I just started high school in Korea. It's a lot stressful than I thought it would be, to be honest. Loki was excited, but now I'm kind of stressed. There's really nothing to say, but other than to study. All you do is study and study and study, and it's kind of like mind-blowing the difference between middle school in Korea compared to high school. I think it's just the stakes are higher because everybody's now preparing for uni or like college. I have my finals in another month, and like it's just the cycle. Once midterms are over, you gotta do these unit tests, and then after those unit tests, you gotta do the finals, and then you have summer break, which everybody goes to academy and you study for the next semester, and then you go back to midterms, and the cycle is it's like going all over again for 3 years. Each test matters, and you gotta get the good grades. I'm so sorry about talking about school this much. It's the only thing that's been on my mind. Like, worrying about the future and like what I'm gonna do with my life is also a common thought that people in my school are thinking right now. It's just a really stressful time. I think it's because it's our first year and we're not used to this kind of lifestyle yet. All the kids are worried, and including me, but I started rewatching Modern Family, the entire 11 seasons. This is actually my third marathon. The last time, I think it took me 3 months to finish all 11 seasons. I think that was back in 2024 as well. Yeah, 2024. And the first time I watched it, I think I was like in 3rd grade, 4th grade, and I was watching with my mom. But back then, I didn't watch the entire series. I think I just watched the series or the show whenever my mom was watching, or it just aired on TV. I've been really enjoying it. Like, it's giving me, I'm using it as a stress reliever, to be honest. What else is there? I haven't been drawing recently as well. It was like a couple weeks ago since I drew my last drawing. I think the last time I drew was right after my midterms. And if I could do a little show and tell. Yeah, this is my most recent one. It's not bad. Not bad. And yeah, I could improve my skills right now, but I don't have the capacity to do so. Also went to the Stray Kids Skizu Everywhere All Around the World pop-up a couple weeks ago as well. Like, I think it was one of their best pop-ups. It was like organized really well. They gave us like these passports, and like, look at this. It looks like an actual passport, which is crazy. I think this time, like the Skizu Everywhere All Around the World one was really good. One thing that I've noticed is that the pop-ups that JYP holds, like the Magic School one, for example, or like the concert or fan meeting pop-ups, are all run by JYP, which they've done a wonderful job. Like, all those pop-ups are well decorated, and they're kind of interactive with each fan, and like the workers are really charismatic. They're really upbeat, nice, compared to like the Soundwave ones, where most of the Soundwave ones are actually the album pop-ups, and like the pop-ups that they hold are like really random. Sometimes they're Soundwave, sometimes they're JYP, but the Soundwave ones are always a miss. Like, they're kind of mid, to be honest. Like, they're well decorated, but they're not really interactive, and not trying to be mean or anything, but like the staff were like they weren't very friendly in my opinion, or in my experience. I don't know if they were different to any other people, but yeah, that's just my experience, and I think I really enjoyed this one. I got a lot of good photos, and they had a lot of like actual prizes for the games, which I appreciated. One thing I really liked is that before I did a mini game, usually they just give you a random sticker, which is the prize, but then the staff asked me who my bias was, so if I won, they could just give me my bias, and I didn't have to look for trades, which is wonderful. So that's what they did, and I was really happy. They were really nice. I'll put a little video in the middle of this video of me playing the game. they were really hypered up, and it's just so good to see. I also interacted with some stays outside the pop-up because they were looking for trades, and I was looking for a trade. There was this ticket, like the boarding pass, and when you scan a QR code, there's like a random member's drawing in it. I could not for the life of me look for Chan, but like thanks to those like stays next to me, I was lucky enough to find a person and find a trade. So really happy about that. And that's just how my life's been going. There's some ups and downs for like school, but then there's also like some ups, like the pop-up and like having a little bit of free time right before my finals, even though for this current date, I have 30 days left until my final exam. Hopefully there's like a good outcome. Hopefully, we'll have to see. Anyway, bye bye.